at the end of the day, it's not just a social think piece. It's also a fun, interesting, enjoyable play to watch that will leave you feeling good at the end. People leave feeling better than when they showed up, and I think that's extremely important, especially nowadays.
If I had a friend who wasn't familiar with polyamory and was considering seeing this play, first, I would say, definitely go. It's great. It's really interesting, and you'll have a great time. Second, I would say, it's not going to try to force you to be polyamorous. It's not stuffing polyamory down anybody's throat. It's much more exploring the options and considering how people react in a very real and visceral way. I found it very believable and both educational and entertaining. It'd be a great entry-level experience for people who are just wondering about polyamory, because you can learn and watch from afar, but it's not trying to make you be any different than you are. I just found it so believable in terms of how people in polyamorous relationships really live and interact. I thought it was just super well done, really well done and entertaining.
There's something for everybody in this show. It's funny, it's wild, it might shock you in some places. It's gonna be funny and meaningful. Because, what is humor if it's not seated in truth? And it's not just a funny play. It has a big conversation that's happening. And I think anybody who is in a relationship or has interactions with other human beings will take something from this show.
You get so much from it. It's funny, it's heartwarming, there are great characters, they take you on this ride. It moves really fast. I think people have this idea that they go to theater and they're just gonna be like sitting there looking at their watch, which is not the case. It's not the case for a lot of shows, but definitely not at all for this. It's one of those shows that you're like, oh, it's over, really? Oh, okay. Like, is there a sequel? Could you do a sequel? Because I really like these people, They're like movies, but it's like you're in the movie because you're like in the space. That's what theater is. So if you like movies, you'll love Monopoly.